Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammad Jahangir Alam, lecturer in physics, Milestone College. I welcome you all in my online class. Dear student, in our last class, we have discussed some expression from which we can learn how can we calculate the velocity of a satellite, time period of a satellite, and height of the satellite from the Earth's surface. Right? Today, we will see some mathematical problem and creative question related to the expression that we have learned in our previous lesson. Right. Dear student, here is a mathematical problem related to satellite. In the question, they say that an artificial satellite is placed at a height of 600 km from the Earth's surface. Radius of the Earth is 6,400 km and acceleration due to gravity on the Earth's surface is 9.8 meter per second square. Determine the velocity and time period of the satellite. Here, the information is given in the question. The height of the satellite from the Earth's surface, which is denoted by h, is 600 km. Then radius of the Earth, which is denoted by capital R, 6,400 km. Acceleration due to gravity, which is denoted by small g, is 9.8 meter per second square. These informations are given. We have to calculate the velocity of the satellite and time period of the satellite. Right. Now we can write the information which are given here. First information is height of the satellite. Height of the satellite, which is denoted by h, which is to 600 km. That is 600 meter. We have to convert the value into SI unit. Then radius of the Earth. Radius of the Earth, which is denoted by capital R. Capital R is equal to 6,400 km. That is 6,400 multiplied by 1,000 meter. Next, the acceleration due to gravity. Which is denoted by small g. Small g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So first we have to calculate the velocity of the satellite. We know velocity of a satellite v is equal to square root of gm by r plus h. Listen, to calculate the velocity, we have to know the gravitational constant and mass of the Earth. But the mass of the Earth is not given. But we know, again, we know acceleration due to gravity g is equal to gm by r square. So from this expression, we can write that gm is equal to g r square. So now we replace gm by g r square because the value of g is given. Therefore, v is equal to square root of g r square divided by r plus h, or v is equal to, now if we place the value of the quantity V equal to 9.8 multiplied by R 64 whole square divided by R plus H. R means 64 plus H means the value of H is given. Okay, 7572.58 meter per second. Now we will solve the next part of the question. Now we have to calculate the time period of the satellite. We know the time period T is equal to 2 pi R plus H square root of R plus H divided by Gm. Okay, here we have to consider that the value of m is absent. So again we have to replace Gm by small g r square. That we have already done in our previous calculation. That is T is equal to twice pi R plus H square root of R plus H divided by G R square. Right? Listen. Now if we place the value of the quantities in the expression 2 multiplied by pi, pi means 3.14 multiplied by R plus H. R means 6400, then 000 plus H means 600. Okay. The value of this part I have to write in the lower portion because we have no space in that. 6000 plus 600 divided by GR square 9.8 multiplied by 640000 whole square. And our final calculation is 5808.092 second. Okay, if we would like to change the value into hour, then we have to divide this value by 3600, then it will be converted into hour and the ultimate result will be 1.61 hour. So this is the time period of the satellite. Right? I hope you got it. Now we will see an creative question. There is a creative question. In the question, we said that the mass and radius of the Earth are 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg and 6,400 kilometer respectively. A satellite has been sent to a height of 700 kilometer and G means gravitational constant 6.67 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square into kg inverse 2. The informations are given here. And our first question is, what is geostationary satellite? Dear student, in our previous lecture already we have discussed what is geostationary satellite. The artificial satellite whose time of revolution is exactly equal to the time of revolution of a planet is known as geostationary satellite related to that planet. Okay? So if we set example for our planet Earth, then we can say that if the time period of a artificial satellite is exactly 24 hours, then the satellite is known as geostationary satellite. In our question B, we said that how G is related to the density of Earth. We know the acceleration due to gravity can be expressed as G is equal to 4 by 3 pi Z R and rho. From this expression, we can say that if G and R are considered as constant quantity, then this portion of the expression become constant. So we can say that G is directly proportional to rho. That is, G is directly proportional to the density of the Earth, right? In our question C, they said that calculate the velocity of the satellite. The satellite which is mentioned in the scheme, which is placed at a height of 700 km. So we have to calculate the velocity of the satellite. We know the velocity of a satellite is V is equal to square root of Gm divided by R plus H. Listen, here we have to place the value of G, M, R and H. We know G is gravitational constant whose value is given here. M is the mass of the Earth which is also given in the stream. Mass of the Earth. R is the radius of the Earth which is also given in the stream. And H is the height of the satellite which is also given in the stream. So here gravitational constant G is equal to 6.673 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square kg inverse 2. Then a mass of the Earth M is equal to 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg. Radius of the Earth, R is equal to 6,400 kilometer, that means 6,400 meter. And finally, you know the height of the satellite, which is denoted by H. H is equal to 700 kilometer, that is 7,000 meter. Right? These are the given information. So if we place the value in the expression, now square root of G means the value 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. M means 6 into 10 to the power 24 divided by R, 6400000 plus H. H means, okay, and after the final calculation we will get 7572.5 meter per second. So this is the velocity of the satellite. In question D, they wanted to know that will the satellite of the STEAM be a similar satellite of the moon? We know moon is the natural satellite, and in the STEAM they talked about a artificial satellite. They wanted to know whether the artificial satellite mentioned in the STEAM will be similar or not to the natural satellite moon. Dear student, to verify this, we have to calculate the time period of this satellite. If the time period of this satellite and time period of moon become equal, then this satellite will be similar to the satellite moon, right? So in this case, first we have to calculate the time period of the artificial satellite. We know the time period of the artificial T is equal to twice pi multiplied by r plus h into square root of r plus h divided by g m. Then all of the quantities used here are given here. R, H, G, M, all quantities have the value here. Now if we place the values of the quantities, 2 multiplied by pi, 3.14 multiplied by r. R means radius of the earth, 6.400 plus H. H means we have to write the value of this portion in our the middle of this line. So here r plus h divided by g. G means 6.67 10 to the power minus 11. M means 6 into 10 to the power 24. Okay. Then we have to calculate this calculation carefully, right? The expression is a little bit complex, so we have to calculate it carefully, and our calculated value will be 5940.61 second. And if we convert the value into day, then we have to divide the value second by 3600 and it will be 1.65 days, right? Student, from the calculation we can see that the time period of the satellite is 1.65 days. Its time period is 1.65 days, but we know the time period of moon is almost 27 days. Okay, so we can say that this satellite is not similar to the satellite moon, right? Dear student, I hope you got it, but if you have any confusion, you will ask me. Then I will try my best to solve this or solve your problem. Okay, thank you very much being with me. May Allah bless all of you. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.